What is up, Budget Billers? My name is Trail, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your fourth stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Wednesday, April the 28th. Y'all want some more stimulus checks? Do y'all want some more stimulus checks? We all want more stimulus checks, right? Even though I didn't get the third stimulus checks, but that doesn't matter, guys. We actually have people out there that really need more stimulus checks right now. Did I mention stimulus checks? Yes, I did. We are talking about our seniors out there, especially the ones that watch my videos every single day, and also our Social Security recipients, those on SSI, SSDI, VA, or veterans, as well as railroad beneficiaries. You guys need them the most. You are the ones that it appears that have been forgotten about. But I haven't forgotten about you guys. I look every single day for some piece of news that's going to bring more relief aid to you guys. I've shouted out this on this channel directly to President Biden, but he has not responded as of yet. I will continue to fight and do my research on any type of stimulus aid or assistance that will be available for you guys, my Budget Billers. But what if Budget Bill does a stimulus check? Would you guys like that? Should it be a $100 stimulus check, or should it be a $200 stimulus check, or maybe even a one-time $1,000 stimulus checks? Y'all need to let me know some suggestions on what do you think will be best, and maybe we can make that happen very soon, guys. But good morning, everyone. I am so glad to be here on this hump day. We are halfway through the week for those that still work a 9-to-5 job like myself, but we have some stimulus news to cover today, as we could be on the verge of receiving $1,000 monthly stimulus checks. And yes, you heard me correctly, monthly stimulus checks. This could be included in the American Families Plan that President Biden is set to reveal the details of later today. We also have an executive order by President Biden on the $15 minimum wage increase. We have a new lawmaker calling for $1,000 monthly stimulus checks for people with children, and we have new information on a COVID vaccine pill. Really? Anyways, guys, those are some of the topics that we are going to cover today. But if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. On this channel, we talk about finance, real estate, credit cards, Bitcoin, and stimulus update news. So if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. That way you can join our community. Also, if you end up liking the content in this video or even laughing at one of my jokes, then be sure to like this video. Other than that, guys, hey, let's jump right into the video. President Biden is expected to address Congress later today in regards to his plans for the American Families Plan, or the second part of the infrastructure bill. This is going to be one of the biggest speeches for President Biden since he has been in office, and also he has finished his first 100 days. What kind of grade do you guys give him so far? Do you think that he is fighting for the American people? Do you think that he is fighting for the rich and the wealthy people? Or do you think that he is fighting for the low-income earners who really don't have a voice? Let me know your thoughts down below. Well, now that the first 100 days are over, what could be in store for the next 100 days for President Biden? Here is what Jen Psaki had to say about it.
Well, first, we certainly believe we're still going to be at war with the virus, and there's more work to be done to get the virus under control, to meet people where they are, to get people vaccinated who may not be confident in the efficacy at this point in time. That will be continue to be a priority. We are continuing to implement the American Jobs Plan and we're continuing to implement the American Rescue Plan. I got a little ahead of myself there. We will be working with Congress closely, in a bipartisan way, is certainly our intention, to get the American Jobs Plan passed, to get the American Families Plan passed. The president would like to see progress by Memorial Day and would like to sign it into law this summer. So those will certainly be big priorities of our next 100 days. He also believes that police reform, getting the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act passed, is long overdue, and he would certainly like to see that move forward in Congress. And last week we just held I'm not done yet. Last week we just held an international climate summit. There was a lot of do-outs and a lot of work to be done from that, and I expect we'll continue to charge forward on addressing the climate crisis.
Wow, she mentioned a lot of great things in this video right here. She said that they will be working to pass the American Jobs Plan, and the American Families Plan, and they also hope to see some bipartisan support and direction by Memorial Day on these two plans. And then hopefully that we can sign both of those bills into law by this summer. That's a pretty aggressive schedule, I must say. And then she also mentioned the George Floyd Policing Act as part of the police reform. I didn't even know about this, but it definitely sounds good to hear. I will get some more information on that for the next video, so make sure that you're subscribed. But as we can see that President Biden is not slowing down anytime soon, so we have a lot of work to look forward to in the near future. But not only what President Biden currently has on the table, but we now have a top Republican that says we need to receive $1,000 stimulus checks. Y'all remember Josh Hawley? He was very vocal when the insurrection happened on Capitol Hill earlier this year. Well, yesterday he said that he wants to send $1,000 monthly checks to families with kids under the age of 13 years old. And he wants smaller checks to be sent to the single parents. Which right off the top, that seems very weird. So a family, which means husband and wife, would receive a larger amount of $1,000, and a single parent with only one income would only receive $500? That seems very strange, guys, to give the single parent with one income half the amount as you would to the family with double incomes. But anyways, Josh introduced his plan on Monday, and it's called the Parent Tax Credit. Josh wants to offset the high cost of raising a child. In his proposal, he also wants to establish a refundable tax credit of $6,000 for single parents and $12,000 for couples. This would help with tax deductions to help struggling families. And he also told the news reporter that American families should be supported no matter how they choose to care for their kids. So I guess all of a sudden he cares for those with children. We will just have to see how far this bill goes and how much he is willing to go forth and push it against his colleagues in the Republican Party. Also, we have some breaking news that happened on Tuesday. President Biden signs legislation to make $15 minimum wage for federal contract workers. Biden signed an executive order to increase the minimum wage for federal contractors, providing a pay bump to hundreds of thousands of workers. President Biden believes that higher wages will actually lead to greater productivity. It's estimated that this will affect about 390,000 people. The current minimum wage is at $10.95 per hour, so this will increase about 37% to be rolled out gradually over time. Now, real quick, I want to address this additional relief money that may be available to most of you and you might not even know about it. As the Biden administration passed the American Rescue Plan back in March, it actually included billions of dollars to actually be sent to different states for the support of their citizens. And now local, state, and governments are waiting on direction from the Biden administration on how they can actually spend that money, which means more states and local cities are now offering their own version of a stimulus check. We talked about this before when we seen other states that were offering or had programs in place to offer additional relief aid to those that were actually in need. We've seen where California had the Golden State stimulus of $600, but they are not the only states, guys. I need for you to take some time today to research what your state and or your local city is offering in the form of stimulus relief aid. I can't possibly search every city out there in every state, but it will be much easier for you to actually search instead. And then if you find any information, you can always come back to this video right here and post it down below in the comment section. You will be surprised at how many people find helpful information just by reading other people's comments down below. And we can see from this map here on the screen that these are just a few of the places offering some type of stimulus checks for their residents. So you need to research this information quickly because sometimes this money goes very super fast, guys, especially when you have fraudulent or scammers out there that are taking advantage of the system. So let me know, guys, if this piece of information is helpful to you today. And last but not least, we have some more innovative news coming out regarding the pandemic or the virus. Pfizer, that developed the vaccine, has announced that they are working on a pill that you can take by mouth if you end up getting the virus. The CEO stated that they are working on a pill that could be available to many by the end of 2021 that could actually fight off the virus if you get it. They said that this pill could be the complete game changer that can combat the early stages of an infection. The CEO was on CNBC yesterday and he said that an oral antiviral pill can be taken from the comfort of your home. He said that he expects the pill to be effective against multiple variants of the virus, and it can be used to treat the current virus patients at the onset of the illness, which in most times can be well before the illness actually sets in and you require critical care. And on top of that, it could save people a trip to the hospital to actually get treatment. In order for the pill to work effectively, they have designed it to attack the spine of the virus to prevent it from further multiplying in our respiratory system. Guys, this is like breakthrough technology here, and it's for the people to save lives, to save long-term effects from the virus. Now, I must ask you guys, and I'm strictly referring to those that have said that you would never, ever, ever take the vaccine shot. My question to you is, if you end up getting the virus, would you be willing to take this antiviral pill? Is that something that you would actually consider? I mean, it was designed in a short period of time, like you said before. And if you contracted the virus today, you only have a small window before it actually starts attacking your respiratory system. So would you guys take this, or do you still say no? No, Budget Bill. Let me know down below, guys. The CEO says that they believe that this pill will be way more effective against the variants, and they will have more news around the pill development sometime this summer. So I look forward to seeing the results of this pill in the near future. Now, if they could just develop a vaccine or a pill to treat cancer, then I would be extremely grateful, guys. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. This has been another fourth stimulus check update and stimulus package update for today. If you enjoyed any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot, and it also tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community, and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, as always, I appreciate all of you stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.